My name is Coach Meereen, and I am so happy you are here. Happy Monday to you. The birds are chirping. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I look like a dude. That's funny. I. Hi. Hello. I'm going to set up as per usual. And then I just want to just chat it up a little bit today. But first, let me get set up. I should really do that first, but it won't take me but a minute to set up. So, oh snap! You know, my numbers have been crawling to the finish line, but the one thing I talk about a lot. Oh no! The one thing. Yeah, I look nuts. It's frozen, child. Let's see if that worked. If the internet is gonna act up today, oh my lord, it's gonna act up today. Look at this. Hello, somebody. I see someone just liked the live. What is happening? Okay. Hi, YouTube and support. Please don't violate our terms of use. How? I don't think I'm violating the terms of use. Are you a legit YouTube person? Or are you like trolling me? Which one is it? Because I'm not doing anything. I'm being a very respectable YouTube person. Hi, Kayla. Are you really comment? Hi, Sammy. My low day was happy while watching your live stream. Oh, that's so nice to hear. Okay, YouTube and support. Thank you so much. Please don't violate any terms of use or we will take action. Thank you very much for informing me of that. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I am so sorry. I meant, are you reading comments? Yes, Kayla, I am reading comments. I am actually, when I do my lives during the week, I like to interact with whoever comes into the live. So, do you have anything you wanted to ask? Please excuse my appearance. I don't look absolutely my best. Okay, thank you, YouTube. If you don't mind, YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And also, YouTube, make sure that my channel is being pushed out to the appropriate people so that I can get some really nice views. I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate that so much. So, we are entering into week 3. Wow. Wait, right? Yup. Week 3 of the consistency challenge. And I've been doing really well. I've been on top of staying consistent. And I even posted a cooking video on my channel today. I don't normally post cooking videos. Okay, thank you so much, YouTube. Unfortunately, we cannot subscribe, but we will make sure everyone gets the same attention. I appreciate that. Do you have any tips for myself and other content creators on how we can increase our engagement? Do you have any tips, YouTube? I'd appreciate any tips you have. And I understand that you can't subscribe to anyone in particular. Are you allowed to like people's lives? Me and my grandma watch Life all the time. You and your grandma watch Life, or you meant lives all the time? Sunu says, breaking news, Trump just announced he will be... Okay, I don't want to talk about that. So unfortunately, Sunu, I'm not going to read that. Okay, because this is a safe place, and I don't like to do that to people. YouTube and support says, keep going and don't give up. YouTube is a fun and safe place for everyone. Thank you so much. So do you have any advice for me as far as, I know that you said keep going, but like, do you have ways that, if you can, I would really appreciate it if you could take a look at my channel and tell me how you think I could grow. Oh, you're in all the lives. Okay, so I hope you stick around with this one. Hello, all good. Move back from the camera first thing. You have a strong face. I can't help my strong face, all good. If I move back, I don't know if that will change how strong my face is, but I appreciate that. How about if I just pull my cap down so you can't see my face? Is that better? Am I bothering you? All good? Perfect. Thank you so much, all good. I'm sorry I have a strong face. I can't help it. Reebok, hello. Anne Reen Snipes. Why? Because I'm dark skinned. I'm like Wesley Snipes, but I'm Anne Reen. I'm a little confused by that one. Move the camera back. Perfect. Please just move back. Okay, all good. Thanks. My lord. YouTube and support says describing the videos in crazy ways or posting a good thumbnail will always do the trick. What does describing the video in crazy ways mean? I don't quite understand that. Could you explain? I Am Gay says, wow, you are beautiful. Thank you so much. All good thinks I have a very strong face and I need to move away from the camera. The thing is, when we're born with the face that we're gonna have, right? So it's like you could either love yourself and be happy with who you are and what you look like, or you can spend your life being miserable about how you look. What's up, Supreme? All right, be safe driving. I choose to accept who I am, what I look like, and be on YouTube anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I really apologize, all good. But if it's too much, maybe you should not stay. I don't want to trigger you, okay? Yes, Supreme. So I'm getting a little influx of some new people right now. And we even had... Nah, don't block anyone. We good. I Am Gay says, no, you don't, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, you don't got to block anyone. I'm having me a good time. I'm talking to the people as they come in. Look, here goes. We got YouTube in here, Supreme. YouTube says, describing the video. You said that already. The video in a crazy way and in adding a crazy title in the video or short. You keep using the word crazy. What does that mean exactly? Like when you say describe the video in a crazy way, can you give an example of how we can do that? I Am Gay says, you are beautiful. Don't listen to anybody. Yes, thank you so much, I Am Gay. So, no, I cannot make you a mod. I don't know you, and you don't even have a picture as your avatar. So I only have space for a certain number of mods, and I have plenty of mods already, so I don't really need any more. But thank you so much. Expressing it so it gets more popular. Okay, so Thank you for providing me a response, YouTube. It's still a little vague, but I appreciate it. I need, if I'm learning, I really need examples. So just giving me that blanket statement isn't really beneficial. So maybe like if you're going to be providing people with tips, providing examples of what a crazy title would be, that would be appreciative. I would appreciate that. Charles says, I just joined the chat. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Welcome to the live. I hope that everything is going well for you. Oh, YouTube says, unfortunately, you reached the limit on asking us questions. There's a limit. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I hope we can make an improvement and give us feedback. Sure, no problem. I hope you stick around and stay for the whole live, and you can tell me, whether or not it was a decent live or not. Oh, you're a girl. Okay, great. Me too. I'm giving boy vibes today because I'm chilling. I'm working from home today. I don't have any meetings until later on in this afternoon. So when I woke up today, I just kept it very casual and just got straight to work. Charles says, good, how about you? I'm doing okay, Charles. I'm happy today is an easy, breezy day. There's not too much happening that's crazy. And I'm happy for that. She said, no, you are a boy. I'm a boy. You're telling me I'm a boy. Okay, if you say so. If you think so and you say so, sure. Whatever you say. I have no idea who I am. I've only been in this body for 46 years. But, maybe I forgot. Maybe I am a boy. Hi, Lily. Can I call you gay? Can I call you that? Gay says, no, you are not. No, I am not what? Okay, I see what you're doing here. I feel you, though. I appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I appreciate it. Yeah, a boy. Okay. I told you I am a boy, child. I am. I'm whatever you say. I am whatever you say I am. It doesn't really bother me if Lily says, what the hell is going on? Man, the chat, I had YouTube visit me, child. YouTube told me to stay in the guidelines. Then I had somebody come on here and tell me I need to move away from the camera because I got a strong face. Then I got somebody telling me I'm a boy. So, it's just whatever people feel like saying today. It's all good. It's all good. I'm feeling good. I'm sticking to this challenge. We're in week 3. I'm doing so well. I feel amazing. You know what I'm saying? So nothing anyone can say is going to bother me. Okay, Gay. You can hang out, though. I appreciate you being here. Where are you from? Why don't you drop in the chat where you from for me? What state do you live in? How old are you? Charles said, I'm a professional coach for LSU, but I'm retired. Okay, Charles. Where do you live, Charles? LSU. Is that in Brooklyn, New York? Wait, no. Is that Louise? Wait, what's LSU? No, I think it's LIU. That's the school I'm thinking of, Long Island University, but LSU must be Louisiana State University. Oh, you're from California. Which part? Can you guess where I'm from? Let me see if you can guess where I'm from. You don't know. Okay. But Charles, is that Louisiana State University, LSU? No, I can't take my hat off. I can't. My hair is a wreck. I have my hair in what I call dookie braids under here because I washed my hair early this morning and my hair is drying. So the answer is no. That's why I have the hat on and I got my hair pinned up under this hat. The only person that really sees my hair is my husband. Child. Charles said Louisiana State University. Okay, it is Louisiana State University. Okay, cool. So what did you coach? I'm also a coach. I coach fitness. I coach fitness and wellness to women. And I teach them how to become consistent with their fitness journey and how to change their mentality from looking at fitness as a quick fix and turning it into a lifestyle. That's what I do, because I want people to meet the best version of themselves. So that's what I do. I also have this YouTube channel, which I love. Oh, you coach basketball. Cool. My husband used to coach basketball, and he could play pretty well too. Can you play? Or did you play? Because I think a lot of coaches used to play. Supreme said, what's the topic? The topic is we chilling. That's what the topic is. I don't always have a topic when I go live during the day. I have something I want to talk about, but I wouldn't call it a topic. But right now, I'm just chilling, so that's what we're doing. Do you got a lot of comments now? Thank you, Kayla, for still being here. Oh, Kayla. Kayla said, do you got a lot of comments now? I mean, they're moving. The comments are definitely moving. I appreciate that, too. Because it's Monday, and what I noticed, I've been doing these lives quite often. What? Yeah, I can't take this. Let me not say it on here. But let me talk vaguely. Let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever had a boss or had a supervisor, manager, whatever, that got on your nerves? Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a supervisor, manager, or any of the above that got on your nerves. Let me see them one. Because I know you had to have one. I'm going to tell y'all a story about one of my supervisors. And I work a job now where, I have a supervisor, but it's not at all like the job I had where you were really dependent on your supervisor to make decisions. And it was literally life or death or life-altering decisions. Child. Kayla, you said hi already. You've never had a supervisor that... Child, you ain't have enough jobs then. Shit. I've had... Okay. So, when I worked at my old job, I think I had like 5 different supervisors at different points, depending on what area I was in. And the very worst supervisor I've ever had was a training supervisor. And I hope she sees this, because I want her to know that she's terrible. She was a training supervisor I had at my former employment. And she was a bully. That's it. She was a bully. She wasn't even a supervisor. She was a straight up bully. And I think she drank a big gallon of Haterade every day and came to work before she came in. Then she would stomp her behind down our aisle, because we were all in cubicles, like down aisles and stuff like that. And she would stomp her big old donkey behind. But not even donkey. She had a whale tail. She would stomp her big old sloppy whale tail down the aisle and be a hater all day long. Like, she was terrible. She made everyone cry. I did not cry, and I think that made her even more mad at me because I didn't cry. So she was like out to break me or something, and I'm like you gotta understand something about me. And this is not. This is just is what it is. I've been through the trenches. I've been through hell, and I know what true hell is. So for you to think that you trying to tease me and all of this, or trying to belittle me is gonna like make me cry, absolutely not. Like you just can't shake me like that. And she didn't like that. She wanted to. She really wanted to shake me like that. And me and her would have these mental wars all the time. It was a mess. It was a mess. She was a mess. She was the worst supervisor. But one of the pet peeves I hate about other supervisors that may not be as terrible or may not be bullies is a micro manager. I can't stand a micro manager. People that give you a task, and I'm a very capable person. You know, I have degrees. I'm a smart person. I've went to school. I've been able to get myself out of situations that weren't school related. So I'm pretty capable. And then if you give me a task, just let me do the task. Have you ever had a position where you had to send someone draft emails before you could send the email out to other people? I think that is like absurd. I think that's absurd. Especially people with degrees and experience. Like, what do you think they're gonna write? Jibba jabba? Like what? The lady is ooh. So I have my work computer open right now, and this she really edited my email. Like what? I told her about this. So anything I'm saying, what? Oh my God, Lord have His mercy, Jesus. Lord have His like, you know. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep going on and on about that. Hi James, how are you? James says, "Are you a guy?" Yes, I'm a man. Hi Corey, how you doing, girl? How you doing, Corey? I'm just over here. I was asking the question: have you ever had a supervisor that you didn't like? Or not even didn't like, a supervisor that was terrible or a bad experience with a supervisor. So I just asked that because I just got an email that I have a supervisor that likes to edit your emails. So what I purposefully do just because I just for shits and giggles, and just to see, like, you know, people that move the goalpost, like you send them an email in the past, they edit that, right? And then so what I did was pretty much take the entire email she already sent me and just change it to suit the new thing that we're doing. And she edited that. And she's like, in the future, make sure you. Well, I'm like, this is the same email that we sent out before. It's like I could write, and then next time I'm gonna use the email she edited and send that to her, and she's gonna say, you know what? I don't need to. You don't need to add so much. That's what she's gonna say next time. She's like, ooh. And when I respond after I finish with lunch, I'm gonna say to this woman, I used the same template that you approved previously. The same thing. The same exact thing. I think I could go into a little bit more about why I think people do that, and not just this supervisor in particular, because honestly, she's not that bad. This thing that she does is annoying, and I have to bring it to her attention every once in a while. But she's really not that bad. Corey said, "My first job at McDonald's. Oh, I can't even remember my supervisor. I worked at Taco Bell. I don't remember my supervisor from there. I was young. I was like 15, making $5 an hour. Ladies at iTalk said that shit is illegal. Call HR. Who you talking about? Me? Ooh, we should call HR. It's not just me that has the same issue. It's a lot of people. So, Corey says she had a thick mustache with red lipstick. Ew. And she probably was hating on you, Corey. You ain't had no mustache, child. Corey, did you see my recommendation? Of course, I'm not an expert, just some thoughts. I don't know what you're talking about, child. What's up, ladies? I'm driving. Yes, ladies at iTalk. And also, you started a new, one of you, I don't know which one it is right now, but started a new RP. Started a new channel. I subscribed last night. The ladies of iTalk said she's a power trip. And I brought that to her attention, but she's not the worst I've ever had. The worst I've ever had, I was talking about that earlier. She was on a serious power trip. It got so bad, there was one person she was supervising that flipped her desk. Like, she flipped her desk. This same lady I'm talking about, and she was my training supervisor at my former job. She fired someone that was 8 months pregnant. Corey Corey said, ladies at iTalk, it's been a minute. I guess you're saying I'm fitting to make my way to your channel. I've been slacking. Epi, they just started posting again, Corey, because they went on a wild ladies trip to Cabo, and they wasn't posting for a minute. What's up, Epi? Epi said, good morning, Chester. Say hi to her, y'all. Where you live, Epi? You saying good morning? It's almost 2 o'clock. Where you live? Corey, we've been slacking and not going on. Y'all got to get back on. That's the hardest thing about going on vacation. Because, like, when you're on vacation, you don't really post. But then when you come back, you got to have, like, a game plan to get back consistent. It's hard. Ladies at iTalk said, it's me, RP. Thank you. It's my personal account that I never use, just for backup. Okay. That's a good idea. And to, like, get people on that page as well, just in case. You could be like, yeah, I'll move on over there. I'll send you Supreme on IG. Ladies at iTalk said, damn, pregnant for what? Oh my God. The long and short of it was, she should have went to HR, not even HR, she should have went to the union, because these are all unionized positions. She should have went to the union a long time ago. Like, she should have, because she was being picked on in a way. But granted, some of it was her own fault. She wasn't the best worker. She wasn't. She wasn't. But she wasn't that bad that she had to be fired. She just needed, everybody doesn't learn the same. Some people don't learn well when they're being stressed out and being, like, hovered over. All you're going to do is cause them to clam up and second guess everything that they do. If they have a supervisor that's supportive, just like if you have a partner that's supportive, as opposed to a partner that's always questioning your every move, you end up walking on eggshells as opposed to just relaxing and being yourself. So same. And over time, I think it just caused her to, like, second guess herself so much. She was starting to make mistakes on cases and be overwhelmed and just have, like when you're super overwhelmed, I don't know how you guys react to that, but some people, when they're super overwhelmed, they shut down. And that's kind of where she was. And instead of them recognizing that and seeing that this lady wasn't helping her, they fired her. And she was 8 months damn pregnant. I remember her leaving with her big old she waddling out of there. I'm like, oh, they fired a pregnant lady. You ain't never gonna be blessed. RP got fluid out and did some things you'll never talk about. What? RV got fluid out. I think that's what he's saying. Epi said, oh, you live in Florida, but today is our off day, so I'm having a very lazy day. Okay, so you just waking up. That's why you're saying good morning. And I remember you said you live in Florida. Now that you said that, I remember. Ladies at iTalk said, exactly. Everybody doesn't learn the same. Everybody can't be supervised in the same way. Faith. So Hi, Faith. I was asking, have you ever had an experience with a negative experience with a supervisor? I was talking about my training supervisor, and I was also mentioning my current supervisor, who she's not too bad. It's just this one thing that she does that's was a few of these same kind of traits. She has a micromanaging kind of vibe about her. And I'm like, girl, I am 46. I will figure it out. Like, calm down. It's not that. Nothing we do is life altering. Well, some of it could end up being life altering, but none of it is life threatening. Like, let's let's put things in perspective and get it done without the hover. There's no need to hover, girl. You know what I've learned? I never, first of all, I never want to be a manager. I never want to be a supervisor. Because I feel like you get in the short end of the stick when you do that, because you have to do your work and whoever you're supervising, you have to work them. Pause. And that's just never been my cup of tea. I don't want to be responsible for the work of others. I just want to be responsible for what I got to do. So I always look for positions where I can make top dollar without managing anyone. I don't want to manage. No. They said, oh goodness, yes, racism, micromanaging, and more. Now, racism, that's a touchy one with the position I work right now, because we talk a lot about race within the position. And the funny thing is, when I first started, this person tried to, I don't know if she was trying to bond with me, or it was very weird. You guys tell me what you think. So it was like one of our first one-on-ones. We do those every week. Like I have a one-on-one every week. And it was during the very first one. And she started, she was asking me my background a little bit. And she started telling me about a situation when she was growing up and how she was on food stamps. Did you hear me? And I was like, I got quiet because no, I'm not. This is not a flex. I come from a Caribbean household, so any of my West Indian massive, you will understand this. West Indian people are come from islands where there is no food stamps, there is no public assistance. So a lot of times when they come here to this country, they not run into the food stamp office. They will work 10 jobs before they go to food stamps. It's just in, like, there's no food stamps in on the islands. You have to, if you don't work, if you don't grow it, you ain't eating. That's the way it goes. So we didn't grow up, and and my parents. First of all, short story, long story. I was born in England. We migrated to America because my father is in tech, like you and like Faith and Supreme was, but still is, because he's like a techie person. My dad was in tech. This is back in the early 80s, mind you, and he got offered a job in America. And that was huge back then. We lived in England, and he got a job offer in America. So that's what, he was the first of his parents' children to leave England. And we came to America. Coming to America! But with British accents, not African, right? So when we came here, I mean, we weren't rich, but we weren't poor, right? Okay. So for you trying to like bond with me, yeah, I was poor. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't know what to say to that. Like, what do I say? What do you say? Faith said, Coach, same. Never ever wanted to be in management. I can manage myself at times. Me too. Like, leave me alone. And when I left my last job, I was like on that path to becoming a supervisor, manager, and I was like, that job, like working in investigations for child protective services, is already a lot of work, a lot of moving parts, a lot of, you have to be on point. So for me to be a supervisor of 5 other workers with a caseload up to 15 cases, and all I was getting was like a $5,000 to $7,000 raise, I was like, and you can, when you become a supervisor, you can no longer get overtime. I was like, this isn't worth it. I could make more money going somewhere. Child, out of here. I ain't doing that. Supreme said, I'll tell you what I think, but you don't want to hear it. Tell me, like, Supreme, just say it, man. Epi said, no way. Hey, Corey. Faith said, I worked with tons of Navy vets. It was an interesting experience. I can only imagine, to say the least. Some of them were messed up people. Yup. Hey, Jay. What's up, kiss from Jay? Jay, my twin, 6'11" African. Oh, I think he meant 4'11" African that sell bush meat on the. I'm not reading that no more. Professor X said, I'm just here waiting for you to take your hat off, honey. Hey, Professor X. The hat not coming off, child. I washed my hair this morning and I got my hair in big old dookie braids. I don't know if you know. You should know. You black. Big old dookie braids. And it's air drying. So when I came live, I was like, let me pin my hair up and put on a hat, because I ain't coming on here looking like silly. The only person that see my hair like that is my husband. What? So all white people that think black people are poor or retarded just like all black people that think all white people that are rich and retarded. Well, what? Oh, you mean like all white, they all think that we're all poor? I think, well, I know where that comes from. It comes from not having to assimilate to black culture. We have to assimilate to the broader white culture. So we end up learning and knowing a lot more about them than they do about us. Like all of our differences, they don't understand. They think all of us grew up the same way. Like a lot of folks, when I say that I was born in England, they're like, huh? Really? Like there's niggas in England? They have no idea. Hi, Trisha. And there's hood. London got the hood. There's a hood in London, child. Oh, she said read them in Supreme voice. Okay. So all people that think black people are poor or retarded, just like all black people that think all white people are rich and retarded. Take the damn hat off. No. Professor X, just show us, Ring. Why y'all want to see my hair, chill, son? The Jamaican grandma braids. Yep. And they are a mess. And I ain't showing y'all. I had to work all my life. Me too. What you think? That's the other thing about Caribbean parents. I don't know if y'all watched The Cosby Show, if you remember The Cosby Show, like real, like intricate details about The Cosby Show. But they were tight with money too, and they was sitting on it. Like the mom was a partner at her law firm, and the father owned his own practice, and he had pregnant women calling all day and night. I've been rewatching The Cosby Show like with adult eyes, and I'm like, yo, these men was making money, and the way they would shortchange their children and be like, what? Like Rudy asked for $30 once. And he made her clean that house from top to bottom. My parents. And they weren't anywhere near Cliff and Claire. Okay? And what? You asked for $20? $20? Man, I had my first job at 15. No, I'm lying. I did summer youth when I was 14. I had to work, child. Uh-oh. I had to work. Ain't nobody, I ain't have no handouts. Not one. He said, wait, hold on. What? Read the whole message? I did. They trying to have me on here looking like a pickaninny. Supreme said, I'm not ordering you what to do on your channel. By the way, I was just saying, I think you missed half of the message. Yo, Supreme be cracking me up. Like when he give his disclaimers, it's so funny to me. I be like, oh my Lord, if you don't just say what the hell you want to say. Faith said, thank you. Faith, I genuinely don't like you. Supreme, that's fine. Yes, they were. Unbothered and miss. Hey, just say hi, Trisha. Hi, Trisha. How you doing, baby? Yo, Trisha. I almost forgot. Trisha, OMG. Like, you are the live queen. Like, what? The live queen. Okay. Bill used to tell them kids he was rich, not them. That's what I'm talking about. That was and my parents weren't rich, but they would, you know what I mean? They were comfortable. And they'd be like, this is my money. You ain't got none. This my money, bitch. You ain't got none. You ain't got no money. Now you the live queen, Trisha. Like you was killing the game. Like you took over. Crystal used to do that. She used to go live like 3 times a day. You be going live like 3 times a day. Sometimes, like I might have your live playing in the background because I can't go in. I can't like be in the chat. Sometimes, was that today? I think earlier today. I was working and you was playing in the background, like it's background noise. What up, homebody Trish? What's going down with you, shorty? Yo, homebody Trish, speaking of, I don't forget nothing. It might take me a while because the 46 be acting up. So, remember way back when I think it was when I hit 1K, right? And I had given a few people free classes. A lot of those people took the classes already, except for Monique and somebody else whose name start with a T and ends with an H. What's up, shouty? When you come to class, huh? Supreme said, don't be using my shit. There's no damn background noise. I can. I would next time I'm gonna do that. Kiss from Jay said, LOL, you said way back, LOL. It doesn't seem that long ago. It was a long time ago. Trish says, I can sign up. My schedule semi-allows now. I may miss a day, but I can do it next week. Hey! And you're just in luck. Next week is Hell Week. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. There's somebody else. I ain't even gonna say their name. But there is somebody else who may or may not still be in this live, that has said maybe perhaps that they were going to sign up for class in August. It's now August 18th. That's all I'm going to say. Huh? It's August 18th. And they said they would sign up in August and do the whole month of August. It is August 18th. A week in YouTube sometimes feels like a month. Like, when did I get my, not when I got mine. I don't even write none of these dates down. I know some of y'all do that, right? Like you write dates down. I don't even remember what month it was when I went. I would have to go and look at the video. That's how I tell what time things happen. Coach, quit hounding people. You sound like a damn Jehovah's Witness. Yo, Supreme be having me hollering. Like the way he talks, when he get animated, oh my lord. Do you know the truth face ass? I go to my videos and be like, oh yeah, that was in such and such time. I sound like a Jehovah's Witness. Well, that's how you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like Jehovah's Witnesses, they go around spreading the good word of the Lord. Amen? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to spread the joy of fitness. Amen? So sometimes you gotta pound on people's doors to get them to comply, because they ain't coming outside. You're gonna slam doors in your face and you're just trying to get them the good news. Like, what's going on? Listen, like, we not answering the door. I'm gonna come up the street with my cart. I'm gonna come up pushing my cart with weights on it and jump ropes. Corey said, getting adjusted to this back to school schedule. You see how I ain't say no names, right? I ain't say nobody's name. Ooh, that got me in trouble before, child. Lord of mercy. Listen, I'm gonna do like Supreme. Let me do a disclaimer. I am in no way trying to make anyone feel bad. I'm in no way trying to blow anybody's spot up. What's up, BD? Like, honestly, guys, I understand that life, like I know we talk about this. We talk about this what's up, Savin Tony? We talk about this all the time, right? We talk about me and fitness and all of that stuff, right? So I know I might come off harsh, but honestly, guys, I really want everybody to win. Like, that's the bottom line of it all. I want to see you win. I know that you want to see yourself win too. You want to be in the best shape you can possibly be in and start to feel good in the skin that you're in. Not saying that you don't right now. Not saying that to anybody in this chat or any. You feel what I'm saying, right? So when I talk like that, that's just because that's me. So please don't take it offensively. If you do, I apologize. I don't mean to offend. I just want to help you. I just want to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. Oh, I missed your first comment, Corey, child. It might be the brim of the hat, you know, that they're trying to make me take off so they can laugh at me and call me silly and be like, me and you must never part. Oh, yes, I have a playlist with Ice Cube. I do Ice Cube, E40, like all of that kind of vibe, a West Coast kind of thing. And when we do that, when we play that song, you can do it. Put your back into it. Where Jay at? You know, we be doing our London Bridges. Yeah, we do the London Bridge to that song. You can do it. Put your back into it. And then sometimes I do like an Atlanta playlist, like I'm talking about on Thursday when I do Throwback Thursday. And remember that song? I like the way she rock her hips. We do London Bridges to that too. Bam, bam, bam. We be having fun, y'all. Jay says, I'm dry. Be careful, Jay. Oh, you got your car on the road. Yay, yay. Be careful. Right, Supreme. Tell him. Please, please. In case you're new here, I am 100% joking and playing. Like, I don't want to offend anybody, like, because I know I'm harsh and I'll be saying stuff like straight up, and some people might be like, oh my god, like, did she say that? Did she just call someone out? Oh my god, I never want to come to her class. And I'm like, if you come to class, you'll see that it's a very safe environment. That's why I don't do it on YouTube. It's a private class and it's my business, so I take it seriously. You're not coming into class and I'm calling you out. I'm encouraging you. Like, that's what I do. You'll see, like, if you actually decide to come to class, you'll be like, oh, coach isn't really that bad. She's not a complete asshole. That's what you're gonna say. What's up, Tina? I'm so happy for you, Jay. I know that was so annoying. Okay? Like super. I was like, oh my god, poor Jay. And I was wondering if you were able to have your that thing you be having that gives you good internet. What was it? I don't remember the name. Why can't I think? What's the name of those things? The portable thingy. You know what I'm talking about. Coach said, "We don't quit at halftime. You don't score until we don't what? You don't score until you score." What movie is that from? That sounded like a football movie. Was that Remember the Titans? Oh Lord. Oh, America. I've never seen that. American Wedding. American Wedding. American. Yes, I did. American Pie. That first one, I went to the movies to see that, and I was screaming in that movie theater. Hi, Janet. The hot spot. Damn. Woo. Yeah. She said it gave up on her. Oh, look, Supreme ain't trying to. Look, Supreme do not play. He don't like seeing people in the chat spamming the chat. Remember back in the day, like, I forgot who that was that got so mad when Janae was having everybody come through and was spamming the chat, and they got so mad. Who was that? I can't remember. That was a while ago, too. Oh, man. Yo, what's so crazy, Trish, is I've been watching a lot of, like, old school movies. Last night, while I was editing, I mean, I wasn't really watching it. It was playing in the background. I was watching Mo Better Blues. That movie was sad at the end. I forgot how sad it was at the end. And what else did I watch recently? I watched what's that movie with Cameron and Wood Harris? Oh my god. And Mekhi Phifer. What the heck is the name of that movie? Come on, BD. Paid in full. Thank you. Jesus. I watched that. Of course, I watched Malcolm X not too long ago. I'm trying to think of movies I've watched recently. Boomerang, Life, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. There's more. I will have to get my iPad. Child, I've been going crazy. In between, I put the Cosby Show on. I guess I'm trying to relive my youth or something. I don't know, but keep watching all this old stuff. What? What is? Wait, Supreme said something else. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing your chat. I'm gonna watch Lean on Me. Coach Carter was alright to me, but Lean on Me, that movie is hilarious. From the beginning, when he stands on the table and he's wilding out, and he said they used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they can call me Batman. And he said, look at this slovenly little boy. He said, if you look like this when you get dressed in the morning, find something else to put on. Oh, I gotta watch that now. Thanks, Trish. I'm gonna watch that. Oh, that movie is so funny. You heard? Supreme said, no, they are scamming Niger. I don't want to say the word, but putting a seed and trying to be funny. Did I tell you guys about the time back in 2018 when I was called the N-word with hard ER? Want to know the story? I'll tell you guys. Hold on. Yeah, Mo Better Blues was fine. Denzel Washington. We know he's the best actor ever. Him and Wesley Snipes in the same movie. I thought Wesley was sexy in that movie. Spike Lee, child, always writing himself into these movies, can barely speak and want to be in the movie. Just direct the damn thing and sit down. Child. Yes, Paid in Full. I love that movie. You hear me? That movie is full of quotables. Paid in Full. It was so good. Like, watching it, I haven't watched it in a minute. So, you know, like, when you watch it again, it's like, oh, wow, this was really good. That movie is so good. I had a crush on Wood Harris. He's my kind of vibe. Like, the laid back, get money. Like he's getting the money, but he's laid back with it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Mekhi Phifer was excellent in that. Like that scene after they did that to his little brother, and he was like, "I feel naked out here, B." And then, of course, Cameron. I say that in class to this day. Like when we have like a really tough class and everybody's all breathing hard, grabbing their water and stuff, I'd be like, "You need a thermometer? You wanna go get you a cup of soup?" Niggas get laid out every day, B. Fair East Side. I worked in Eastside Elementary, child. When I tell you I worked in Eastside Elementary, the last school I worked in that led me to move to New Jersey for good and make that leap, I was working at an elementary school that was Eastside Elementary. Like, you know, in the beginning when they was like, "Welcome to the jungle," that's the school I worked in. But little kids. I saw a second grader, and this still to this day gives me the heebie-jeebies, take another girl in her class's hair. She had cornrows, like her mommy got her hair done so pretty. And this other little girl in the class, who I think honestly didn't belong in that school, ripped the girl's hair to the white meat. Ripped the braid out of her hair to the white meat. Do you hear what I'm telling you? I couldn't believe my eyes. They called me down. I'm supposed to counsel her. I can't go into all the details of what happened after that, but they wanted me to counsel her. Not the girl that got her hair ripped out, the girl that did the ripping. Child. Then at that school, I think I mentioned this in Tina and Antonice live the other night. 5th grade boys was in the lunchroom playing hardcore corn. Hardcore. I mean, like corn on one of their phone, loud as hell. So in the lunchroom, it wasn't funny at the time, child, because we had to call all those parents and tell them that their child was exposed to corn. Woo! Anyway. Supreme said, "When Stranger Things comes out, I'm going to get a roll and some hot chocolate. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk. I don't want to have sex. Leave me the hell alone." I don't watch that show, but I feel you. Like when we all have them shows we really love, I feel you. Damn, y'all texting now. Hold on, what on? Am I far behind? Not too bad. Not too bad. BDB. Don't call him that. BDB. I know, but they pissing me off with 4 episodes. Yo, Supreme. I'm sorry. I can't stop. Okay, I'm gonna read it regular, okay? But it was awesome, bro. I'm like a super nerd, man. We know Supreme. Legos, anyone? He gonna be like, "F you, coach." Look, the very next comment, they have a new Wednesday Lego set. Y'all talking about goddamn Stranger Things. I don't know what that means. Faith says, I don't know what they're doing. I don't watch that. I'm sorry. Faith said, "Not a robe." Yes, he gonna sit in a robe with hot chocolate, and his poor wife gonna be like, please. Are they releasing Wednesday in phrases? I don't know. I'm gonna skip all y'all talking about this. Bye. They still talking about Stranger Things. Do y'all watch that show? Sab and Tony, they in here, right? They laughing at you. Well, I never watched Handmaid's Tale either. Was that really good? Faith? Sab and Tony said, "Coach, you got Supreme's voice to a T." Don't you badmouth my Legos with that nasty little mouth of yours. Oh Lord, Legos for life. Lord have His mercy. What is it called again? Handmaid Tale. What is it about? Like, give me a brief synopsis. Because I do enjoy shows. I just haven't, like, I guess with YouTube, right? Like, we always on YouTube. It's so good. I think you would enjoy it. I'm going to, so you going to screenshot what? My mouth? Long live Legos. Oh my God, BD, please. Please. But Legos are dope though. Yeah. I used to like Legos. There is no brief synopsis, but let me try. Wow. So what is it, like sci-fi? What genre is it? What genre is now I want to say Stranger Things, but I would assume Stranger Things is like sci-fi. I'm not really into sci-fi like that. Sometimes, nah. Mm-mm. I'd rather watch old movies than watch sci-fi stuff. The Walking Dead. I was watching The Walking Dead for a long time. The last was when they thought Rick died. Supreme said, I watched The Walking Dead in prison. Hey! Yo, when he say prison. And what's another word Supreme say that is mad funny to me? There's another word you say, Supreme. Oh, COVID. He said, I think I had COVID. Corey said, my BFF be trying to make me watch. Yeah, you was talking about that. Watch Handmaid's Tale. Apparently it's good. The Hunting Wives? Whoa. The Hunting Wives. That sounds very vicious and violent. Yo, I have 20. I appreciate y'all. I say one person is in here. You know what show? Let me tell y'all what show I liked. You're gonna be like, really? And it's old now. I think it's definitely finished, but it made me cry like every episode. Let's read what Faith says. So Faith says, basically, men took over Boston. Wait, Boston, and they implemented a system where they classified women for certain roles in the community to try and save America from going extinct. Some were wives, slaves, and whores. Ooh, they got a lot of sex. I'll watch it. BD said, Coach is making Preem sound like he's from a 70s blaxploitation movie. COVID. Supreme, I know he cursing me out. He be like, shut up, Coach. That sounds good, Faith. And it comes on Hulu, but I thought Hulu was going away. Did y'all watch the Katrina documentary on Hulu? It was really good. I mean, not good like that, but really informative. I'll say that. But if you get triggered by like overt racism, then don't watch it because you're going to get pissed. Corey said, hey, everyone in chat. I'm in the background. Can't see, but I can hear. Sam Tony said, yes, it is Supreme. I'm hooked and going to watch the spinoffs after. There are about 2 others. Yep. I didn't get into the spinoffs. Hubby did. He watched all of that stuff. But at one point, I was locked in with Walking Dead, but I don't know. I lost it. Gay came back. What's up, Gay? Say hi to everybody. Thank you for coming back. Faith says, Handmaid's Tales were the ones who were slaves and had the children for the barren women. You know what, God? This is so random. You're going to be like, huh? But I be thinking about this. I be thinking about, like, and there was a show like this. What the hell was that show called? Damn it. But anyway, let me tell y'all what I'm thinking. Maybe somebody watched it. Like, imagine there was like a portal that took us back to slavery times. There was a show that did this for real. I can't remember the name of it. I always think like, what the heck would I have done back then? Like, what kind of slave would I have been? Would I have been obedient? Would I have ran away with Harriet? Like, what would I have done? Do you ever think about that? I don't know if you do. Maybe it's just me. I think about that from time to time. Kayla said, girl, you still on live? Yes, I'm about to leave in 3 minutes. It's intense, but it's so good. I like intense. COVID, suck a job turkey. Ask Supreme to say job turkey and watch how you say it. Job turkey. Still haven't seen it, but all the testimonies on YouTube. Yeah, Corey, it's so... You got to be in the mood, though, to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really, really emotional, and it's... I mean, it's not shocking because if you're black in America, you already know. But it's frustrating because I just think, like, while I was watching it, I was like, what would I have done in that situation? Like, what would I do? What would I do? I mean, I would try my best to survive by any means necessary, yes. But what the heck? But thankfully, no, not thankfully. I was gonna say thankfully they were able to get out. I mean, shit. But after going through hell, literal hell, and then it was boiling hot. Oh my god, just hell. Supreme said the best shows on TV that you have never watched are Breaking Bad. So I watched Son of Anarchy. I did, and I guess who I liked on there. Not liked like that, but my favorite character. Godfather of Harlem. I know the guy that created that show. Walking Dead fell off after they kept Negan alive. Oh, Negan! Yo, Negan was gangster. I've never seen Breaking Bad. Don't beat me up. Hey. I like Negan. I was like, oh, they gonna get it. Negan was gangster. What's up, King Grayson? What I want, brother? I hope all is well in your world, mate. Y'all got me for one more minute, then mommy gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Coach, don't spoil it for San Antonio. Oh, for Sam and Tony. I think this is Coach, don't spoil it for San Antonio. He's probably like, oh, damn, the goddamn. I said Sam and Tony. He probably already spitting on the mic and everything. Like, I said. You haven't seen Breaking Bad? No, I didn't see it. I watched Son of Anarchy, and that's because of my husband, child. But I really got into Son of Anarchy, and I got into Walking Dead. I think Negan was one of my favorite characters. Because I would literally get like, I was like, what are they going to do? Okay, I'm not going to spoil it. All right. Yes, tell them, double tap and subscribe. But listen, guys, if you're going to subscribe to this channel, don't just subscribe and go on. Subscribe and watch. You understand? Check out some videos, stay around, come to the lives, get to know everybody else in the lives. Because you guys, you know, I've been getting new subscribers, which is awesome sauce. You know what I mean? I really love that. And I love when someone that I met on a live that told me they were scrolling through and saw me and comes back to another one. Like, that's like totally cool, you know? All right, okay. So we got homework. BD gave us homework, Corey. He said both Corey and Coach got homework. Get caught up on the epic shows and movies. Y'all go watch Coach's video from today. Yes, tell him, Faye, please. Go watch me video, star. I'm going to do a short. I don't normally do shorts. Or maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Because I got... Faith, were you here when I showed it last time? I don't want to stay. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off because y'all can't see this. I got on these shorts. I'll just say that. Please hold. You can still hear me, right? I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm also, you guys are gonna see it here second because another live I showed it to them. So this is really for my vloggers. The vloggers. Hello, vlogger. Vloggers. Hello, darlings. How are you? Do you know sometimes you like to post? You would like to give yourself a bird's eye view, right? Get you one of these. Here. This is a suction cup. This, you can suction this and it turns into, and then you can attach your camera here or whatever else you need to attach your device, your thingy here. And this suction cup will suck. I'm gonna call this Jawbone. That's her name. Jawbone. Because this thing, once it's on whatever surface, a flat surface. See this? Oh, you got one. Yes, Faith. Use it in the house, my dude. That's what I did yesterday. I took this mother lover, Jawbone, and I sucked her on the wall, on the thing, and had it like this here. Like she was like this here, so we could get that there. Yeah, I got one for the car, so I could keep that one in the car. Hey, Danielle! This suction cup that changes your whole angle life. So you can take this and put it on the side of your car. And you guys gonna see. It's gonna be in my vlog. You gonna see. Mm-hmm. But we gonna yeah. You gonna yeah. We gonna. Coach, you sound like you eat crumpet. Wait, hold on. Coach, you sound like you eat crumpets with your chitlins. I do. Ew, I don't eat chitlins though. I was just kidding. I was kidding. I don't eat it. All right, guys. I said I was getting off, right? But just let me respond to everyone else that says anything, and then we're gonna go. Okay? Yeah. So we're gonna call her Jawbone because my Lord, when it latch on, she stay on until you read it. Hello. And this is what is this called? The SC02. And when y'all see my short, matter of fact, I might take this clip from here. I might clip it from my, now I'm going to make myself look like somebody first. Or maybe I should just put it up like this. You know, this is the real deal. Y'all going to have to get what I say you get. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Ulanzi? I'm probably saying that terribly wrong. But Ulanzi Jawbone suction cup. It will latch on until you tell her to get off. Get you one. Y'all said Jawbone. That's what that thing is. That thing, woo, she's a suction. That's my who you talking about? I mean my wife. I just put my camera on the edge of stuff, risking its life. Oh my Lord, Faith, no. Supreme, because one time if it fall, you gonna cry. Like if your camera fell. I like Danielle, but not in the way you're thinking. Can a non-Christian platonic, I know she has a husband type of way. Oh, you meant in a non-Christian platonic, I know she has a husband type of way. Danielle, oh Tina, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to know when you're live. You ignore my message. Oh, you talking about Supreme. You ignore my message. He's driving. My bad, Tina. I didn't know what I did wrong, but I see something. I can't really read whatever it is. My bad. Amen, sir. Please be so sensitive. A man and a woman can be friends without it being sexual. Yes. He said, I'm only buying stuff made in America. Well, then you ain't going to buy much because the way they outsource. Okay? What's made in America? Anyone? Get you a jawbone. It's not even that expensive. I think it was like $40, maybe 30 something dollars. And this thing can go in all kinds of ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, You see that? So I bend all the way over there, and it bend all the way, and it is secure. You understand? Okay, guys. Oh, toilet paper. So you can buy toilet paper. That's it. I don't want to see you in nothing Supreme. Every time you got on one of them shirts, I'm gonna be like, take it off. Who in the hell is going live next? Nobody ever answers the damn question. See, anybody in the seat like this. Nobody ever answers that damn question. Oh my God, remember when people was wilding buying all the toilet paper? That was ridiculous. I was like, yo, people is really selfish. How much goddamn toilet paper do you need? Like, ration it. If we're going into hell and we going into the battlefield, like, you can't go like this here. With easy. No one ever answers the damn question. What in the hell is wrong with you people? I didn't understand that at all. But all right, we made it to the end of the chat. Ooh, we made it to the end of the Chatmans. Shout out to Antonice. You know what I'm saying? I just bought a bidget. What's a bidget? I didn't have time to play with people. What is a bidget? A bidget? What is that? What is that, Faith? Now you're gonna make me Google it. Oh Lord. Hold on. Google. I don't know what that is, dear. What's a bid it? Oh, a bidet! You have a bidet? Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. You know, in London, darling, those are very commonplace. They're not so much here. A bidet toilet. Ooh, child. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're not too. Okay. Well, this one right here, look, a smart bidet toilet, $10,000. You attach it to your toilet. Yeah, I see that one. I see that. Yeah, because you would think it would be, but it's really not. You attach it to your toilet, get stuck. I was going to go live, but they put a stupid meeting on my calendar. Don't you love when people do that? Like, did you ask? I didn't want this meeting here. I have a meeting at 3:30, for God's sakes. Yeah, they're not very expensive, darling. So they have one here on Amazon. Yeah, check it out, guys. And it'll wash your whole backside, don't it? Oh, that would be lovely, isn't it? Yeah, because like in England, like you see it like this. And they'll have it in the public bathroom too. Like this. And when I was little, I'd be like, Mommy, what's that? And she'd be like, it's a bidet. In the toilet. Because they don't say bathroom, they say toilet. I just want everybody to take a couple of minutes to understand how bougie Faith is. Oh, there's an attachment that you can bring with you traveling? What? Wow. Is anybody going live next? Because Mama got to go. It's been really fun talking with everybody and teasing Supreme the whole time. Oh, they have traveling ones on Amazon. Why you calling Faith bougie? Because she like a bidet. Huh? That's not really, it's only sounds bougie here in the States. I'm telling you, in Europe, it's common. It's everywhere. It's in the public bathroom, for God's sakes. It's not really bougie. It's just a cultural thing. Why they don't have it here. Oh, I'm just giving her a hard time. I don't think that's bougie at all. I have to wrap my mind around it. How your hind parts not be wet? How your hind parts not be wet? You know what? To be real, it's good. Like, it's hard to not be graphic. But you know what I'm saying? Everything will not be wet. Just like nice things. Yes. And you like for your posterior to remain squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. You know? All right, guys. So, is anyone going live next? No? Yes? Maybe? Uh-huh. Look, here you go. Uncultured savages. It has a dryer. They don't want them here because it'll get rid of the... Oh, right. That's the only thing that's American made, right? Supreme said, the only thing I'm going to buy is American. Well, the only thing you buying is toilet paper. Uh-oh. Why you told Faith there's a dryer? I don't think all of them have a dryer. This one here that you see in this picture is similar to the ones that you'll see. Like, I don't know. I haven't been to England since 2019, but this is the type you'll see in bathrooms. They don't have no dryer on this one. You gotta dry yourself. Hi, Tees. I'm about to leave, baby. My president is bringing all kinds of jobs to this great country, Coach. You shut up. There are all kinds of great jobs, sure. No, but you can buy them with dryers and warmers. On break, showing love. Thank you, Tees. I hope all is well, baby girl. But anywho, loves, me aguan, you understand? So if you want to see me again, meet me around 7 o'clock on the dot. I'll be on Zoom. And tonight is cardio and core. And I am going to I'm going to help you to level up that core. So if you want to join class, come on down and join. The link to sign up is in the description box. If you haven't been to class in a while, or if you've never been to class, tonight will be a good night for you to start. Amen. Have a great, great night, everybody. Look at Supreme. Peace out, Coach, and the check. All right, guys. Thank you so much for humoring an old lady. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.